So we see that there were many people who did not believe Jeremiah, and we know there were many people who did not. Right, and of course Jeremiah ended up unfortunately being proven right. Right, when after they.
Why do you believe Jeremiah was a false prophet?
No, Jeremiah was a true prophet.
He was a true prophet,
right?
But then what happened?
So he ended up being taken. So
big time.
And people didn't like his negative messages, right? About that the Babylonians would win if they started fighting Babylonians.
Oh, yeah. I just
get what the Babylonians said. Okay. Is the Shiner coat, everyone?
Oh.
Last week, my bag got soaking wet, and everything inside it got soaking wet.
I can imagine. It was pouring.
I don't want it to happen again.
It was like a monsoon.
So I'm going to keep it under my coat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want to move to the tree area?
Didn't help last week. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, so people didn't know who to believe. They didn't know who to believe, Jeremiah or these other people. I forget their names. One of them I think might have been called Hananiah. I can't remember. There were, but of course Jeremiah was proven right. The reason they didn't believe him was because of his negative message. But it was a true message. His message was that we have to subjugate ourselves to the Babylonians. God is not with us right now.
Who rejected him again?
Most of the people, most of the Israelites there rejected him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They rejected him. So you did disbelieve some of the prophets.
Yeah. It's true.
And you killed some of the prophets. Yeah.
Well,
that's true.
I don't know some. I know that there was at least one. Like Zechariah, the high priest, was killed.
Okay, Zechariah was. You believe Zechariah? Yeah. So
he was killed by the king.
By King Herod, right?
No, not King Herod.
Sorry, that was John the Baptist, wasn't it?
Right. Herod wasn't a Jew, was he?
No, he wasn't a Jew. I'm just saying, John the Baptist, his head was put on the platter, right? It was put on the plate.
I don't know the story.
But the fact is, because I've actually watched a video yesterday on YouTube, and somebody asked the question to a rabbi that, is it true that like the Quran mentions that the Jews killed some of their prophets?
I mean, the Quran doesn't the Quran say that we killed all of their prophets?
Well, disbelieved in some.
Elijah and Elijah.
Yeah.
We didn't kill Elijah.
So except for Elijah.
Did you reject Elijah?
Well, I don't. Elijah never really came with a message to the people. He came to the king. That's what Elijah was doing. Elijah was a prophet.
Elijah was a prophet, yeah?
Okay. Elijah was a prophet who mainly prophesied against false prophets and the king. Now, as it happens, when they had the whole showdown on Mount Carmel, people ended up believing Elijah. Right? And they said, Hashem hu Elokim, the Lord is God. Hashem hu Elokim, the Lord is God. Right? Now Elijah wasn't so sure if this was genuine or not, but because of his doubts, he was punished for that, because it happened to be that actually they were genuine.
Okay.
So that's a story in 1 Kings about Elijah. The thing is, if you read through the Tanakh, then you'll find many different stories of prophets, and you need to look at it from a nuanced view. You shouldn't be looking at it as well, he just killed and disbelieved all the prophets. No,
but that is according to a tradition. You did, because I watched a video yesterday. There was a question posed onto a rabbi in the Quran. It's on YouTube. He's quite popular on YouTube, and he was asked the question that, is it true that in the Quran it mentions that the Israelites, they killed some of them, they killed their prophets, and he said, without any shame at all, he said, we admit that we killed our prophets. He mentioned that very, very clearly. And so the Quran.
What I'm saying is, there was at least one. Okay, there were prophets who were killed by Israelites, right? However, this is an exception rather than the rule.
Why is
that? Why? Because most of the prophets that we know of were not killed by Israelites or by anyone.
Were not killed by Israelites?
Or by anyone.
But you condemn them.
Condemn condemn them. I don't condemn the prophets.
Because
No, I don't.
because what you're saying is,
No, I don't condemn them. It was wrong, right? It was murder, and they were punished for that.
Yeah.
Right. For example, when Zechariah was killed, right, in the temple,
Yeah.
right, the blood boiled there for
Boiled.
many
Yeah,
years,
yeah, that's correct.
right, and the Jews were definitely punished for that, right?
Exactly. That's
It's
the point I'm
mentioned. It's mentioned in, I believe, in Lamentations. I think it's mentioned, right? If they will kill a Kohen Venovi, a prophet, a priest and a prophet.
Yeah.
Who was this priest and prophet? This was Zechariah. He was
Zechariah,
the high priest.
the high
he was
priest,
prophet,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we were definitely punished for this. This is not something we're going to deny, right? It's definitely part of it,
Exactly.
right? To say that the Jews killed even the majority of the prophets, no, is
they didn't have to
simply not
physically
true.
kill, but they did condemn them. You did disbelieve them. You
The biggest
disbelieved
punishment
them.
they received was in 70
Let's go
AD
through each prophet.
when Jesus and killed him.
Sorry?
The biggest punishment they received was in 70 AD when the Romans destroyed the second temple
Yeah.
for rejecting Jesus and killing him.
Right.
That's the biggest.
But they have a good legitimate reason why they rejected Jesus. It conjures Christianity.
Because they told him.
See a Hamish Booker here representing us.
Because they killed. They accused him of blasphemy.
Bissell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at.
But he believes that.
From my opinion, he was telling the truth. Saying, I am who I am, and said, oh, kill him. People kill him.
What's your name?
But